mentally, he's the favorite.
Yeah, and I come back to the mental side of that. He knows what to do, and his confidence with what Tim Cindric is telling him and his engineers, Ron Rzuski, it puts you into that zone that only a couple people can be in to pull it off.
Paul Blevin waves the green flag, and Helio Castroneves begins his second qualification run here at Indianapolis.
Oh, and he turned in at 2:32.4. You remember we were calling his initial lap, and he was at 2:31. Already he's green on the tracker.
Oh.
So, how has that car gotten faster in the straight line? The weather? Are we less humid than we were earlier in the morning? I mean, we know it's warmer, so is it less downforce, or have they gone back and trimmed that thing out?
Less humid. It is now down to 40% relative humidity, although the temperature is inching towards 90.
The first lap for Helio, let's look at it, is 227.319. That's good enough to move into P1.
And look at the car on the racetrack. You know, we've talked about guys sliding around and using up the track. The car just looks very, I mean, we don't see any funny little movements of just kind of him chasing it up the track or anything.
It is absolutely true that the humidity is down, but he is battling a high track temperature, over 114 degrees, even with some of that cloud cover. This is a fantastic drive, and obviously a car that's doing the job as well.
The captain, Roger Penske, looks on as Helio completes lap number 2. It's 226.956. Now do you think Tagliani will go back out if Helio is successful?
I doubt it.
No.
I do too.
It's too small of a team to take that kind of risk.
Yeah.
But remember, Helio hasn't finished yet.
Right.
Still got 2 more laps to go, and in his own words, these 2 laps are the toughest.
And what makes what Helio's doing, just being on that knife's edge with that example that Jack showed us, if you look at that leading edge of his rear wing, you can just see that that rear wing is way up in the air. So it's not creating downforce like it normally would if the front leading edge was down further.
Third lap for Helio, 226.579. He's slipping down, but still in P1.
Remember, he was only 25 ten-thousandths of a second behind Tagliani.
I can already hear him saying, "I love you guys. I love you guys."
He's saying it already.
It's just this is so in the zone.
Yep.
You have to have a dominant car and dominant mental control to go out and do this kind of thing. This is showing some muscle.
Checkered flag for Helio. Fourth lap, 226.245. He does it. He's P1 with an average of 226.774.
Looking at Rick Reineman, he used to be the crew chief on Helio's car for a number of years. Now he's back in the shop. He had a nice little smile there, said, "Yep, there we go."
Rick Reineman is a veteran at what he does.
He was the best.
Yeah.
Best at going over the walls, changing that right front tire. The guy he set the standard in my book, just of paying attention to how important pit stops are in this game.
So Helio's average is 226.774. Now Tagliani is P2 with a 226.392. Franchitti P3, 226.156. And Helio Castroneves, with the car not under power, comes into pit lane. Well, it's a little under power, I guess. Into pit lane, and he has successfully done what he had hoped to do.
Somebody asked Roger Penske the other day when I was with you, Bob, they said, "Well, what do you do to come back here to be fired up for your 16th win?" Wow.
I could never understand why anybody would want to be a race driver, because you can't move your head, you're hot,
It's
you're
such a
cramped
good
in
feel.
there.
Oh.
I just don't get it.
It doesn't get any better.
I love to watch, but I have no desire to be one. Listen to the crowd. Meanwhile, Ryan Hunter-Reay is trying to get back into the race. He was just bumped out by Elio. The speed he is looking for is a 4-lap average better than 223.781. This is Ryan Hunter-Reay's second attempt.
So I was starting to say right there before Elio Captain, Roger, somebody asked him, well, how do you stay motivated for your 16th win? He says, I come back here like it's our first time, we as a team. He said, but we're doing that with about 600 years of experience, with the depth of his team and engineers. That's a cumulative of how much they have. So that's what you're up against.
Let's see if Ryan Hunter-Reay is able to get the job done here.
Okay.
He saw his buddy TK. We know Tony Kanaan and Ryan Hunter-Reay really have enjoyed working together and bringing those cars along. So, you know, I'm sure Ryan's had some talks with TK and where his car was at and where he thought it was going. I mean, everybody's in that camp is throwing their 2 cents into saying, hey, what do we got to do to get all our cars up in this top 24? You know, minus Tony, unfortunately, because they got to build his tonight and be ready for tomorrow.
So for Ryan Hunter-Reay, he starts off at a 225.0. Now he's slipped a little to a 224.6, but giving him an average at the moment of 224.8, okay, which is well enough to bump solidly back in, but he's got to keep these two together.
So again, just think of the pressure that he's under as a driver, knowing what, we heard Danica's comments, we know that, TK went in the fence, coming to the white flag.
Third lap for Ryan Hunter-Reay.
224.3, so only dropped 0.3. His average just slipped a bit below 225, so 224.693 at the moment. He'll be happy with that if he can keep that going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just a couple more corners, bringing that home, and he is absolutely going to be happy to get this thing in the top 24.
Yeah, this isn't a top 9 run, but it's a solid 24.
But that's what we're going to get into as we come into that 4 o'clock window. It's the same thing for guys trying to get into the top 9 as a top 24. Same intensity, but at different levels of what you want to get accomplished.
This one should be about 224 flat. It comes out, oh, he really picked it up in turn 4, 222.4 with an average of 224.547.
Wow, very good.
15th is his rank.
Yep.
That's, you know, I'm impressed. He buckled down. No question.
Yeah, but you know what it does? Does it start the domino effect where other drivers see that and say, Elio went faster, Ryan Hunter-Reay went faster? Maybe like Brian Barnhart said, it's going to get busy just to break into the top 24.
Oh, man.
All right, P1 here in this first segment of qualifying. Elio Castroneves looking to put his face on the trophy again.
Here with Elio Castroneves, who now sits P1. Okay, between the first and second run, did you change the setup? Was it track conditions? What happened?
Well, I'm not going to tell you. I mean, they might be watching Versus right now. The competitors, they better be. But again, it's we did some change. We obviously wait for the right opportunity, and I have to say it was not easy at all. But great team effort. The team believed on me, I believed on them, and we put what we need to do. And unfortunately, we have to do one more time. You know, I don't like this format already because you got to go out there. But joke aside, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So let's continue working.
Well, we've talked before about how just doing 4 such intense laps is really challenging and exhausting.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was, I tell you, I feel out there, and it's not always about, you know, physical, but it's predicting. And the weather, you know, the wind sometimes blow a little bit harder than you expect. Well, whew, okay, let's keep working hard and see what happens next.
All right, thank you, Elio, and plenty more cars to come out on track, including EJ Vizo. Stay with us. We'll be back from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway right after this.
Green flag comes out for EJ Vizo. This is his second attempt. He took the green flag a little bit ago, but then coasted into the pit area.